I swear, man. It's like every time. All right, man. It's every time. Yeah, I'm trying, man. Yo, what's up, game weight? That's what I'm saying. Can we get much higher? Uh, okay. Yes, finally. Shit, I'm up like 8K right now, dude. I'm up like 8K. Yeah, what's up, Santiago? Yeah, they'll definitely try, but they won't be successful, unfortunately for them. Unless we see some unless we see some the price action suggests that it's not a pullback, but an actual the market trying to actually reverse here. Man, shit, honestly at this point, man, this shit is just yeah, that's exactly where I want my last target right there. Yeah, it's still the same thing. Okay. Hmm, hmm. You haven't been trading much? Yeah, everything's been choppy for sure, Santiago. And I definitely agree with you, gain weight. What the fuck? What is this? So Top Step is posting out news now? Huh. Huh. That's interesting. That's new Top Step. That's new. I guess they want you to be aware that the news is happening. Yeah, actually we got yeah, we do got news coming up in like the next 5 minutes. We do got news in the next 5 minutes. I don't know how this one got here. I don't know how that got there. Um, yeah, my order's still there then, and it should be. Okay. All right, so I'm not gonna watch that. Don't let it play out. Yeah, I think I should start trading ES more often. I think I need to start trading ES more often. The profitability on the ES is just so, it's just so great. It is just so great. The profitability here. Oh shit, they found Diddy not guilty. Hmm. They found Diddy not guilty. That's crazy. The diddler. They found him not guilty. All right, the order flow. Hmm. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. Ah, you came at the right second. Oh shit, my bad, guys. Give me a second. Why you coming here? Right when I don't need you to be in here. I came super running in here like, what the hell? I ain't call you. I did not call for you. All right. All right. So, well, let's see the volume at 299.56. 299.56. All right. All right. That's the orb. That's the orb. Obviously, the if anything goes to the downside, it'll be a fake out. Hobby. I think that's pretty obvious at this point. But at least, well, okay. That's the orb on the Nasdaq. Yeah. Actually, let's see ES take me to this last TP. I think we could see a breakdown from the downside of the orb, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. Mm. You have been saying that, game weight. You have been saying that. You have been saying that. Well, actually, game weight, I'm actually interested to hear your opinion. Out of all the instruments I trade, why do you? Because I feel that the ES is the instrument that I trade the least. Why would you feel that ES would be a better option for me versus the Nasdaq or gold? Outside of staying away from your markets, why the ES specifically? I will say that, like I said, I've made the most money in one single trade on the ES, not necessarily because of me catching a lot of points, but uh, in combination with me being comfortable with size, me actually holding out into my target. It's like right now, I'm up like 7, 8K right now in this position. Uh, and I got, man, y'all already know how my first target is 13 points. My second target is about 18 or 20 or some shit like that. And then I got a couple of runners for the ego. And I saw this opportunity last night and I took that shit, man. Took that shit. And I was holding this thing all night. I'm surprised that this was an Apex account. It actually came back to my break even, actually. I'm surprised. Well, I'm not going to complain about it, but um, actually, no, I got to stop thinking like that because it's not like if it goes up 3,000 and it comes back to my entry that I lose 6. That was one of the things that I misunderstood about Apex was that if it goes up 3,000 and comes back to your break even, that's a $6,000 loss, and that's not how it works. I just lose $3,000, and if it goes down $3,000 against me, then that's when I'm in trouble. So we're seeing the ES lead again. I mean, the Nasdaq has been working, but now she's just trading in her range. The ES somewhat broke out of it. I will say that, man. I do. I do. I think I overthink. I think I overthink. I will say that I do overthink a lot of positions on the Nasdaq for sure. And she'll get you caught up. The Nasdaq will get you caught up. So you kind of have to be on your toes when it comes to her, man, because if you don't, I think that was probably that was well said, game weight. That was well said. I do it because I can do it. I think that's very accurate. A very accurate statement. I do it because I can. No, I can't commit blasphemy like that. Hit my damn target. Actually, I'm not gonna. I'm not doing that. Man, that's tough, man. That's definitely tough. That's tough. That's tough. If I'm managing, if this was a 2 minute position, I wouldn't want this to pull. Oh, there we go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. 7,800, baby. Let's go. 7,800 on one position on the ES. Range breakout. ES yet again with these range breakouts, man. All right. See the Nasdaq already playing her stupid games already. She already playing the games. ES already working already. So If you took the range breakout, just the range high was 325. If you took the 650 entry, if you took the 650 entry, where the hell is my colors at, man? What the hell? That was my colors. Anyway. Yeah, this is why I'm sticking with the ES, man, when it comes to these auras, because the ES don't play games. The Nasdaq, she playing too damn much for whatever reason. Hmm. See, it doesn't want to project this thing into the future for some reason. It just doesn't want to project it into the future. I mean, if I want to project this into the future, I would have to do that. Oh, well. Dang, everybody's telling me to stop trading Nasdaq, huh? Is this a intervention? Is this an intervention right now? Am I holding back my potential? Trading the Nasdaq, gambling the Nasdaq, trading the ES? No, Cave Trader, I was able to catch the move actually before the orb. Right now I'm up $7,800, and this is an Apex account, so I'm not actually going to take any more trades. If I lose this, I blow the account. So I'm gonna lock this in. Actually, I mean, I got more accounts I can trade, so it's not like I got more accounts. But if I took the orb on ES, little to no pullback. Shit, this shit is up 6 points so far. 6, 7 points so far, which ain't nothing to laugh at. Yeah, what's up, what's up, Smith? What's up? He says the day a short day. Yeah, it's today is a short day for the indices. If you're a gold trader, uh, gold will be trading until 5 o'clock. I don't know if the prop firms are going to allow you to do it. I would, if depending on which firm you're trading with, I would make sure that trading gold is okay. But gold and energies will be open until 5, until regular to not 5, 4 o'clock central. All right, ES is, I mean, Nasdaq is just breaking out, so well, you know what that is. Let's do it. Let me see if I can kind of get a limit here, because let me see if I can kind of get a limit. Actually, let me just attach this to the 21 EMA, because this thing's going to pull back to the 21 EMA. Damn, you think it's going to pull back to the 21 EMA? Hmm. Of course. Hold on, my daughter is being destructive again. Give me a second. Hmm. Let's see if I can get a pullback. I mean, if I was in this long, I wouldn't want this pullback to happen. But if we get the pullback, I'm not going to complain about it. Actually, I'm going to attach this to the 21 EMA too. Well, shit, I would set a limit on ES, but I ain't setting no limit on no not on Nasdaq. She has too many fake outs. She fakes out too much. She fakes out too much for me to even be comfortable just setting, because I prefer to trade the heavier size on the well, I guess you don't necessarily need heavy size on Nasdaq. Yeah, I appreciate that, Smith. Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks that they got you in an office instead of being comfortable in your own home doing. I'm pretty sure what you do, you can do at your house in the comfort of your own home. But that asswipe Elon Musk minding everybody's business. Oh no, the slaves, oh, they're having a good time at home. They're not being productive at home. Put them back in the office. Bastard. Bastard. Worry about your own company. Damn. Ah, ah, man. Dude, I feel that dude, if we get aggressive with this orb on the Nasdaq, that's when she's gonna start doing all that fake pullback crap that she's been doing for like the last week. But now it's just like, dude, she's breaking out of these orbs clean. Like, what the hell? She even like, dude, she broke out and pulled back to the orb and just, god damn, bro. Damn. Actually, let me make sure I don't got no orders lingering. What the hell? Oh, hold on. My dog. Oh my god. Damn, the TV don't even distract the kids anymore, man. What's up with that? Anyway, shit, I even put down the almighty Miss Rachel, and she's not even grabbing her attention no more. What's up with that? Man, the moment I start being aggressive with these freaking orbs, man, is the moment she's gonna start going back to that crap again. Uh, What's up, Ken from accounting? Well, I will say that that's probably one of the worst things that came out of Doge. I understand what they were doing with that, but forcing people to start commuting and going back into the office, I mean, I understand that some people had to be let go because of the of over hiring. We're starting to see a lot of tech companies actually start to let go of their employees as well. Well, the orb on the ES was freaking legit. There he goes right there. Damn, bro. Like, God, I got out of the position too damn early. God damn. I got out too early, apparently. Hmm. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Let me make sure I got no lingering orders or anything. Hmm. Damn, bro. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. 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 Well, I guess the order flow was right. I was like, dude, are we really going to get to 320 on the ES? Well, here we are, 320, or at least 319, close enough, right? This thing can possibly keep going. This thing will possibly keep going, man. Damn, bro. Damn. Damn, bro. Damn. Shit, rest in peace to all the Bears. Rest in peace, Bears. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know how the market even still has Bears at this point. How are you still a Bear at this point? I mean, either you love losing, you love pain, because there is nothing fun about being a Bear in today's market. Nothing. There is nothing fun about being a Bear in today's market. Not even profitable. And then you know what I think what's probably happening? Isn't July the start of the new earnings season? I think the market is preparing itself for the new earnings season. That shit. Well, all right. So obviously that's too damn high. I don't care. That's too damn high. I'm not gonna take that trade. I'm gonna cancel both of those orders off. Uh, the ES is still in a good spot. We get a pullback to the 21 EMA, I'll take it. But uh, sure, I'm not taking no damn short today. Gang Diddy. Gang Diddy. Yo, I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. We shouldn't be surprised. I feel like the Diddy trial was just a big distraction anyway. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure that people were put into positions where if they said no, it would have probably been a problem for them. But at the end of the day, a choice is still a choice. Everybody was consenting adults. Everybody. Regardless of how people felt, regardless of how it looks, Diddy may have used coercion and blackmail for this to happen. But at the end of the day, everybody was consenting adults. Now, if we were talking about children, like what he potentially had did to Usher and Justin Bieber and probably others, then yeah, his ass would have been in the jail, a part of the jail, underneath that motherfucker. But when it comes to adults that nobody don't care about, yeah, he wasn't gonna. It's not like he did it to somebody that is an American darling. Like if he did it to like a Britney Spears, uh, if someone like that came on the stand, oh yeah, he would have been done. You're a monster. You took advantage of her. You're going away, my guy. You're going away. But it was done to people no one cared about. So that's what he should be fortunate about. Hold on. Is there ads just randomly playing on the stream now? Is that why everybody's talking to? Hmm. Actually, let me look at that. Yeah, all these scandals is just a game that these that people play, these higher ups. How many ads have they played? Shit, I ain't getting nothing. They played 3 ads. They're being very aggressive with that. I don't know how to control that. I'd have to probably look at that. I'm surprised nobody don't got YouTube Premium, honestly. Gain weight. But I'll look into that. Because all I do is just turn the stream on. The monetization is already on. I'll look into that. I mean, if it's being disruptive, then I would turn it off. If it's being too disruptive, because it's not like I'm getting 10 millions. I'm getting millions of dollars from these ads. If anything, I think it said I made like $20 last month after all the freaking promo. Yeah, I mean, shit. Honestly, I'll turn it off if it's just becoming too disruptive. I'm not, like I said, I'm not here to promote nobody else shit. He said he used to have premium but cut backs on all of my streaming. Mhm. I don't think they pay out until I think you got to make at least $100, I think. So, and then they take a percentage of that $100. I can see why the OG big time YouTube creators they stopped doing it because I mean if you look at it from a big picture, I mean if you just put a blinder on and just do what you love doing and don't think about it, the money that you do make is only a percentage of what you could make. Yeah, monetization on YouTube is not. That's why a lot of YouTubers tend to do sponsorships and they sell merch. But then, those companies take a percentage off of that too. That's why, I don't particularly care to make money like that way. I don't want to start I don't want to have habits where I'm working for somebody else. I understand that we will always be working for somebody else. Like right now, I'm streaming. Uh, Appreciate everybody that's here. We're all coming together. We're working together, looking for good trades, sharing strategies. Right now, I'm not on nobody's clock, but I'm still working, and I'm just using that as an example. So once I understood that whole fever dream of being free and not working and blah 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 blah. I mean that's all it is a fever dream. It's not even a reality. You'll always be working for somebody. It's how you're going to be working for them. That's what matters. Is how are you working for them? So, and then when you stop working, you die. It's as crazy as that sounds. I mean, once I began to understand, or once I understood that for whatever reason, us humans, we start to die slowly when we start or when we stop working. It brings up the idea that, man, are humans naturally slaves? And not slaves in the sense of being a slave, but are we meant to work? Because like I said, when we start working, that's when we start to die. And it's interesting that we're naturally designed to do that. Or that's a natural thing, that's a natural occurrence within the human experience. So, and if you don't work, you feel depressed. There's a depression there when you stop working. So it's like, I wonder why the hell that is. You always got to be working towards a goal, working towards the future, innovating, building, expanding. And when you get comfortable, that's when people tend to get fat, obese, lazy, depressed. They start seeking thrills like gambling, even though gambling's fun, but uh, that's one of the pattern, or that's a part of the pattern. Hmm. He said, "How's Bitcoin?" Do I got Bitcoin already on? I was like, where the hell is my damn? All right, there it is. NBT. I don't know, man. It's like Bitcoin is having a bullish day so far. And this is the daily chart. So uh Bitcoin is definitely bullish. I wouldn't short it. This is Bitcoin on a daily chart. Yeah. You know, I had an opportunity to short this on gold, but I decided I wanted to short the retest of this. Don't know if I'm gonna get it though. It looks like gold is gonna start trending down. Or it is already trending down, actually. Yeah, fuck. Fuck. Mm. Mm. Damn. Damn. Yeah, gold has been on my list all this week, man. Gold about to not be traded no more. It's been on my week. It's been on my list all week, man. Gold's been grinding, 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 not pulling back. And then when you do get a random pullback, you know, it just gets bought right back up. It's not respecting any structure. But what I have seen is that gold triple top at these highs. Gold triple topped at this high right here. So we could see a big, big move down on gold right here. She triple topped. And let me see if I got a daily chart on gold. Let me turn this into a daily chart real quick so y'all guys can see it. She triple topped at the highs. Mm. Right there. She triple topped. So you got one or okay, whatever. Three. Yeah. Triple top right there on gold. So we could see a strong move down, a break of this low right here, 151. We do got that low right there. We do got the 200 EMA pushing up right there. But I'll be surprised if okay, gold. All right, gold. All right. I don't know what this thing is calculating right now. Oh shit. No wonder I was like, God dang. Okay. Let me turn this back. mm, mm. Yeah, I'm surprised I still didn't get I didn't get filled in that entry. I mean, this is kind of still too high. This is high for the ES, but we'll see. Let's boo this man. Boo. So Cave Trader says that he believes that we'll get the 350. Hold on, you think we're gonna get the 350 today? I don't know, man. That would be a crazy move. We're like, dude, we're past all time highs. We are past all-time highs. Let's actually look at the December contract, and maybe that can give us a clue where the Nasdaq can go. Oop. Well, what contract is this? After December. So this is the March contract. So the March contract, I think, don't quote me. I don't keep up with these contracts, man. I really don't. But I think this might be the March one because I accidentally hit the March, I think. Come on, man. Okay, yeah, I hit March. Okay. So the March right now is at 23,367. So yeah, okay, yeah, maybe. Yeah. I mean, let's look at the December contract though. I think maybe tomorrow, or actually, well, no, I don't think tomorrow either, because I mean, the market's gonna be closed. That'd be kind of crazy for it to do that. So the March contract right now is at 367. So that kind of gives us an idea where price could go. Uh, I'll give it to you, Cave Trader. If we see 350 today, I'll give it to you. Yo, congratulations on that, bro. And see, okay, so I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use you as an example, Cave Trader. I'm gonna use you as an example. That's why I don't trade the Nasdaq in my funded account anymore. I'm not saying Cave Trader is wrong. I am not saying that. What I am saying is that, yo, when you see those big numbers, them 3 digits on the Nasdaq, and you're in it at towards the bottom, the possibilities, man. I find myself not even closing out of winning positions, not even taking profits of none of it, because it can just keep going. And that's why I just choose not to trade the Nasdaq when I'm funded. There is no stop. There is no target. It'll keep going. Well, shit, I was completely dang. Like, you too, Santiago, and happy birthday. So looking at Discord. And baby, please. And baby, please. You posted something in the Discord? Or where'd you post it at? Uh, oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, enjoy your day, Santiago. It says it wants that green trend line. Okay. Man, shit, I hope you get it, man. And is this these gold bars, is that an indicator? Is that the I think I seen something like this on Ninja Trader. Is that the support, like it creates dynamic support and resistance line on your chart? Is that what this indicator is? Is this whole thing an indicator? Oh no, you drew that? Oh, okay. Do the opposite of what the last thing that game says. Uh I've spoken to a lot of nurses. They say that the hospitals are so overwhelming around this time of year because people get so drunk. They hold fireworks in their hands like idiots and they blow their hands off. Actually, I seen a video. This guy had a rocket launcher in his, or not a rocket launcher, a firework in his hand. It blew up in his hand. And for whatever reason, he felt the need to say, fuck my hand. I'm going to keep drinking my beer. And I'm like, wow. Ignorance is definitely blissful because in that ignorant state, you just lost your hand, but you don't care. When you sober up and you realize that, man, I can't even type on the keyboard no more, not even trying to be funny. But yeah, that's going to hit hard. That hits hard for sure. Please don't blow your hands off this weekend, people. They're the only ones you got. You don't get another pair. You don't. You don't get another pair of hands in this lifetime. You got to wait until your next one to get a new set. So, hey, yo, what's up, Investor Z? But yeah, congratulations on that cave trader. Yeah, I should have took, man, that orb on the ES was a beautiful play. Oh no, I didn't chicken out. I didn't chicken out. I was just already up $7,800. I didn't chicken out today. I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, I was in. I didn't have to take the orb today because uh I was in the ES right here at the bottom on ES. I left a lot of money on the table for sure. But yeah, I was already in it, so I didn't have to take it today. Didn't have to take it today. Uh, yeah, I was already in long. And Gameward is absolutely right. I took it too early. I took my last target at 310. My last target took at 310. And of course, price goes 11 points to the upside. What I may start doing with my stops, kind of like what gain weight and Muhammad said about if it doesn't react at my level, get out of it immediately. I may start doing that. I like, for whatever reason, that idea has just been floating around in my mind about why sit in drawdown when you can just take the quick loss, quick and painless, rip that band-aid right off and get back in if it was just like a liquidity sweep or something like that, you know? Or just have like a small 3 to 4 point stop. Because the ES ain't going to she's not going to sweep too far Like if I would have got in at that orb and it came back and stopped me out, I can easily kind of get back into this. My biggest issue with the orb is that in my mind, I feel it's too easy. So I'm always looking for the other shoe to drop. Always looking for the other shoe to drop with this orb. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, man, if everybody knows about it, why isn't everybody doing it? But the fact that it does work means that everybody is doing it. It won't work if people stop doing it. That's why the orb is all you need. I feel that the mistake that people make is trading outside the orb. If the orb is a strategy that you're going to focus on, then that's the strategy that you should focus on. And you shouldn't trade any other part of the day if that's the strategy you want to focus on. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, gang. You know what? I was actually talking to Smith about that shit earlier today. I think we talked about that. Anyway, it doesn't even matter. Yes, I've definitely stopped with the trend fighting. Gold has definitely conditioned me to now trade with the overall direction that price is going. Until I started trading gold, I didn't realize that I was trading pullbacks. But you know, the pullbacks on the Nasdaq, they're a beautiful thing because she can have 100-point pullbacks, 20, 30, or 50 to 100-point pullbacks. Is an easy way to make some money if you can catch the top, right? But in reality, now that I kind of see the Nasdaq the same way that I see gold, it's yeah. If I would have caught the top of this move, 900 all the way down to, I would have had 130 points on this pullback, which is not, that's nothing. That's a really good trade on the Nasdaq. 130 points, but this move, what, 2 o'clock in the morning. So this was like a 3-hour trade right here. 3 hours for this to pull back and to complete the rotation. And it took the bulls literally about the same amount of time, 2 hours. Yeah, about 2 hours to completely take out this move and keep going. So I would say that that transition, that detour to gold was definitely a great stop for me because I try to take my pullback trading strategy over there to gold, and well, that didn't end too well. So I had to adjust, and that adjustment has definitely improved my trading overall. So I will say that, and I appreciate the you noticing that, gain weight, because yeah. Hmm. Mm. Hey, what's up, Zard Trader? Yeah, it definitely was. Both the Nasdaq and the ES, both paid today. Both paid today. Damn, yo, I got out of the position too early. Then, God damn, I got out of the position too early. Now, as soon as I try to get into this aggressively and say fuck it and just get into the damn thing, that's when it's gonna pull back. And we all know that that's how it works. The market is really good at that. I don't know how, but it just keeps grinding up. It grinds up, grinds up. You're waiting patiently for the pullback, but if you lose your patience and say, fine, I'm going to chase this thing and get in right now, you caught the top, it reverses 10, 20 points, you get stopped out, and then it reverses back to your break even. It's beautiful how that works. Excuse me. Damn. You know what's crazy? If I would have kept my original position, I would have passed that Apex account. The gold hate won't be tolerated. Nah, gold, she for the streets. She for the streets. Yo, gold taking everybody's money, yo. She's a gold digger for real. Gold is a gold digger. But she ain't messing with no broke. Ugh. Smith, gold is the baddest bitch in the game right now. You're just gonna have to accept that. You just can't be bringing, you can't be bringing them peasant NQ tendencies over there to that the almighty baddest bitch gold. Yo, navy blue sardis. Yo, we just got done talking about that yesterday. I don't know what you trade. Do you trade the NQ? If you do, yeah, you're amongst friends. I think we've all risk our whole accounts for whatever reason for the Nasdaq. She'll take away $2,000, but she'll make you beg and plead for $100, $500, or just enough for you to get a payout past the account. She'll ask you one simple question. When was your last offering? When was your last sacrifice? If you have not sacrificed one of your accounts to the NQ, she'll take the one that you have. And we just gonna we have to accept that. That's who she is. She requires sacrifice. She requires an account so your other accounts can flourish. When was your last offering? The sacrifice. Says Gold, I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you make me. I hate the way that you dress. Yeah, you know what? I mean, honestly, I was looking at Gold. I'm like, she's just chopping, man. Man, I should have. Oh my god, I should have took it. Oh my god, I should have took it. Oh man, I would have. Oh, I should have took it. Oh man, I should have took it. I had. Oh man, I didn't trust it. I thought that Gold was gonna try to. Okay, so let me take that limit off, cause let me take that limit off. All right. Well, Thanks a lot, Gold. I had a limit sitting at 353 for this short right here that she's doing because I figured that she was going to come back and sell that retest right there, but oh no. No, she had to short it and at 48. Bitch. Fine. Yo, gold has been on one all week. I have not had a good play on gold this entire week. I've been setting my limits and she's been missing every single one of them. But if I get aggressive with her, then she's gonna come back. You know what, gold? That's why I was telling Smith earlier. She on my list. She on my list this week, man. I had not had a good gold play this week at all. My best trade has been on the ES, and she's the least. I trade her the least, and she's been providing the best trades this week. It's I trade mostly gold most, the Nasdaq second, or the ES, and then a little bit of Nasdaq, but it was the ES that's been coming through for me this week. Hope she keeps that same energy next week. Yeah, the Nasdaq definitely will. You said that. Hold on, Cave Trader. Yeah, the Nasdaq definitely will. Oh, so that's that trend indicator you was talking about? Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Alfred, I just read your message. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, obviously Alfred is definitely getting paid from the orb for sure. But when you were first trading it, did you feel like it was too easy? Did you feel like there's no way that uh prop firms haven't banned this, or that it's going to consistently work just enough to get these payouts? Because that's exactly where I'm at. I should have. Oh man, you know what? Gold. Ugh. 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 Gold. Ugh. Now I got to come back next week because I have my account locked out on Fridays, and I can't trade Fridays, or I can. I just have the account locked out on Fridays. So today was the last opportunity for me to get a play on gold. My account locks up around like 10 o'clock, 10:30 ish Central Time. So that was the last opportunity for me to make money. I mean, I guess we. So if we were to get like a, because if they break out of this trend line, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get the. Nah, I'm just going to. I'll just come back next week with gold. I'll just come back next week with gold. Yeah, I'll just have to come back next week with gold. Hmm. Yeah, I'll just come back next week. You said especially in the summer, the orb is the smoothest play. Yeah. I definitely agree. That was a clean breakout on the Nasdaq. So we've been tracking the orb since June 23rd is the first day that we started tracking it, and on the Nasdaq, there's really no need for documentation for the ES. It's either she gonna break out that shit or not. The Nasdaq is the one that likes to play the games, and as you can see, that the Nasdaq will play the games before she actually breaks out of the orb. And she plays a lot of games before she actually gets that clean breakout from the orb. And then all of a sudden, she does all this. She has a whole week of just the manipulation surrounding the orb. And then all of a sudden, for the last 2 or 3 days, including today now, so for the last 3 days, she's had clean breakouts. Clean. That's just a whole. That's just another layer. It's when the Nasdaq is not being toxic, she's being toxic because she's conditioning you thinking that, oh, okay, all right, so you're breaking out now. Bet we could take these orb plays now, and then she's gonna go right back to this bullshit right here where she's sweeping liquidity, the false breakouts, the pullbacks back into the range before she successfully breaks out to the upside, the false breakdowns, the liquidity sweeps. And what day was this? June 30th. This right here, I mean, obviously, I'm pretty sure no one doesn't care to remember this day. But I think I'm gonna actually start adding that context to these reports as well. Because I remember that this day specifically felt super bearish. This day was super bearish. And we did get moves down, obviously, from the highs, because the high of the day was like, or well, never mind. I remember this feeling so bearish. And anybody that got caught short at this little thing right here, yeah, this right here was unexpected because of just how bearish this felt. And then all of a sudden, it's that massive move to the upside out of freaking nowhere. I don't know if it was like a tweet or something or what, but that breakdown or that false breakdown to the downside was nasty. It was super nasty. This one was kind of obvious in hindsight. I mean, I traded against this one and I traded against this one. I traded against both of these clean breakouts, thinking that she was going to do stuff like this. So you say you tend to put anchor, you say you put it to the anchor VWAP and then trade the orb. What is, you said the anchor VWAP? What does that do? What does the anchor VWAP do? Let me look at it. Or I guess you can explain. Is that something different than a regular VWAP? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hmm. You know, that's actually that probably makes sense, right? That makes sense. So if we placed VWAP at the start of, so you said 755. No, I don't. I don't. I don't. I didn't get that. I did not get that far. I didn't go that deep in the rabbit hole. I just figured regular VWAP worked. I don't need any special kind of VWAP. And the only reason the information that VWAP gives me is if I should buy or sell. And that's all I kind of use VWAP for. Like right now, it tells me that at least with this weekly VWAP, it tells me that the market is kind of I mean, obviously it's low volume, but it's not bearish. Obviously, I mean it's kind of going in a straight line. VWAP is flat. It's not bearish, but it's mostly bullish. I do have a session VWAP as well, I think. Or at least I should. Actually, I need to change that actually. Actually, I need to change that. That shouldn't be the weekly. That should be a session VWAP. That should be the session. Yeah, so all VWAP kind of tells me is what direction I should be trading for the session. Usually I find that if VWAP is underneath the 200 EMA, then the market is mostly bullish. If it's above it, then this is a bull market, but usually the shorts work out. Yeah. I usually keep the weekly VWAP on my higher time frame. So I was thinking to myself, why the hell did I have it on my smaller time frame? This is like a 800 tick chart is it's probably like a seconds chart. Why the hell I got the weekly VWAP on that? I would keep the weekly VWAP on my hourly chart though, because I'm not looking for any trades on the hourly. The hourly just gives me information about what direction I should be focusing on. It just gives me that overall picture of what's happening. How these hourly candles are closing. If I see a bullish engulfing candle, and even through all of this, this would have been bullish for me, even though it grinded for however many hours this is. For about 18 hours, it grinded to the upside for 18 hours before it did this. Because all I see right now is a rally, a base, and a rally. That's interesting. It's made a measure move. We'll see what happens though. It's made a measure move. Shit, look at the ES. The ES is being super relentless right now. The ES is making higher highs and lower highs. So this is definitely a trend. We just had a trend breakout. So we just broke out of the trend. Mm. I'm making a debate like if I should even do that. Mm. Because the value area high is not necessarily important. The value area is not important on the Nasdaq, but it's definitely important on the ES. So, But then I don't want all that clashing with the indicators. It would just be too freaking much. Hold on, what the hell is going on? Oh, that's the Nasdaq. I was like, why does it look like that? Okay, that's the Nasdaq that pulled back. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Give me a second. I'll look at it. Um. All right. So this is the picture that Cave Trader posted right here. And so this is the trend indicator that you was talking about. Oh no, you drew that. Okay. Oh, this is for SPY. I just realized this is for SPY. Yep. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I would always look for this trade right here, even though those trades don't work. I mean, they work, but this is people taking profits. I would tend to stay in these positions for too long. These are stressful positions, and by the time you get right here, you feel like you just lived 10 million years just for the bulls to just buy it right back up, and you get this right back to the highs in seconds. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, you know, the market is going to try to get as much price action done as possible today, because we got to remember that tomorrow the big guys, they're going to be on their beach or their yachts or whatever the hell they do after they've made their money out the week. We had NAR Farm today. We had all the data that we would have gotten tomorrow today. So how I'm seeing today's price action is that we just got 2 days of price action in one. Tomorrow, I think we range, but that's just my assumption for right now. We'll see what happens tomorrow. The stock market is going to be absolutely closed tomorrow. So that there goes your stock traders, your options traders. And the futures markets tend not to really move. I mean, it's really algos bouncing price back and forth. They buy it at this pivot high, or they buy it at the pivot low, and they sell it at the high, and vice versa, and just ping pong price back and forth. So we'll see what kind of price action we get tomorrow. Yeah, I definitely agree with that, Smith. I definitely do. Okay. Gold just broke my heart. You know, honestly, this hmm, we'll see. We'll see what gold. We'll see. We'll see. Because I mean, after that big drop, we got a big pop. I mean, the market is trending to the downside. The market is trending to the downside. Hmm. The indices are. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to come back on Sunday with gold, I guess, because she's not giving me no opportunities to make money on her this week. She's only here to try to take my money. I'm not gonna lie, man. Uh, that crap with my funded futures and that and their whatever that account is, it pisses me off that they have it set up that way. If my funded futures get rid of their 50K starter accounts and only offer the what do you call them? Uh the starter pluses account, then I wouldn't be trading with my funded futures anymore. I would not be trading with them anymore. You know what? You know what, man? Fine. I'll try it. I'll try it along. So actually let me ask one of these mods real quick. So the the indices stop trading at 1 o'clock or 12 o'clock central, but the energies and metals are trading until regular close. I'm gonna ask one of these mods. Actually, I guess I should just do it on stream, right? I'm gonna ask one of these mods. All right, so we'll see what they say. Okay, we'll see what they say. Yeah, they're counting today and tomorrow as two separate trading days, which is good for us, the traders, because they used to count it as one day. They try to cheat traders out of their consistency rule, making them trade an extra damn day, making them wait an extra 24. Mm. Maybe they how does it know? Okay. That sucks. Well, all right. So I missed my opportunity on gold. That's fine. We'll just come back with gold next week since you wanted to be nasty to me this week and not make me any more money. Boo, gold, boo, gold, boo. Gold must think that we locked in. The way that she been acting this week, she must think that we locked in, but we not. I told Smith yesterday, man, she better talk to her friend CL. CL hasn't been on she hasn't stayed on the charts since the last time I traded her. How long ago was it that damn, when was that? Was it Iran or it was somebody was bombing somebody in the Middle East? That was probably like what, 2 years ago or something like that? 2 or 3 years ago? CL has not been back on the chart since then. Gold think that just because she a bad bitch, she don't think I won't leave her. That's a mistake that they all make. Says, who else you gonna go to? Well, shit, it ain't gonna be you. It ain't gonna be you. It ain't gonna be you. Shit, if I'm gonna do bad, shit, there's already an instrument right there. I always forgive her because she got that good for real, but I don't have to forgive you. Gold, CL, sometimes ES. Shit, if I gotta dance with the devil, shit, I might as well do that shit full time, right? Shit. Uh, uh, uh. You said there's hogs. I love her, man. I love her, man. Yo, this limit has been. Oh my God, ES. Yo, is this? So right now, I left 18 points on the table. I got my last contract filled at 10. I left 18 points on the table. Damn. If I knew that the ES was going to do this, if I known that the ES would have done this, shit, I guess I'm gonna start doing it, man. I didn't think the ES was gonna. I mean, I was already out of majority of the position. It was just a runner from my ego, you know. It was just a runner, but man, it would have been nice just to see this thing keep going. I probably should. I mean, well, the times that you do it, the market doesn't do this. But the one thing about the ES is that you can safely trail the ES behind the 21 EMA. If you want to be super safe, trail it behind the 50 EMA. Usually, if it's trading past the 50 EMA, then you should be getting out of the position. But for the most part, it respects that 21 EMA. That's why my limit right now is chasing this thing as it goes higher. Oof. Yep, that's true, Alfred. That's true. That's definitely true. That on purpose part is definitely true. Definitely. I mean, I'll share this with you guys. I think I've shared this with you before, but uh, I do very well with complicated tasks. My kryptonite, Achilles heel, as they say, are simple tasks. My mind, for whatever reason, doesn't want to grasp the concept that extraordinary things are the most simplest things in life. If my CPU processors are not going at 100%, going past 100%, then it's too easy. And because I'm so used to that overdrive feeling, I will create that for myself by creating or adding elements to things to make them complicated so I can solve it. I do that. I'm very aware that I do that. I'm working to change it, but it's a habit. So I do things like shorting the bottom and longing the top and try to fight back and get back to breaking. I do things like that. As foolish as that sounds, I do shit like that, man. And then be surprised at the results. Like, well, shit. Well, I mean, you shorted the bottom. What did you expect? Well, shit. Alfred has definitely been guiding the way. Yeah, shit. Alfred needs to be like we've all said, Alfred. Shit, you're a pillar in the damn streaming community. I think everybody is recognizes you. Uh, Getting that orb money. Shit. Alfred has definitely shown that the simplicity of the orb and trading it correctly, going in and sizing in as it goes in your direction. Oof. Just keep trading that orb. So, I mean, I have a second strategy on the ES that I like. So if I get serious with the ES, because I think that's probably where this is where I should be. As blasphemous as that sounds. And honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, that's probably why I tend to stay away from the ES. Because of how simple it is. I believe I stated this before, but simplicity makes years of understanding, years of learning from your mistakes mean nothing. If something as simple as the orb works, then all those blown accounts, all those payouts or those missed payouts, all the crying on the treadmill, all that means nothing. Nothing. It means nothing. It's like, why was I crying on the treadmill for when I could have just traded the orb? What was the point of spending all that money on evals when all I had to do was just buy one, size correctly, or position myself correctly, trade the orb, make the money, rinse and repeat, be a bajillionaire? What was the point of all that? What is the point of the trend lines? What's the point of the ranges? What's the point of learning all of this stuff, understanding all this stuff, when all I got to do is look for the first 15 minutes of the New York Open and trade the fucking breakout of the orb? It just it makes all that work unnecessary, and it doesn't mean anything. And to protect that, to protect the meaning of all of that, I guess I'm low key self-sabotaging the orb when all I have to do is just put my damn limit on the side that I think the market is going to trade on. Ugh. Oh my God, that hurt so much to say out loud. Oh my God, that hurt. I might as well just put the damn limit on the side of the damn market I think the market's going to break out of. Oh my God, it's so easy. Ah. Ah. Yeah, K trader, I know. And shit, yeah, y'all gonna see corn on the chart. Hogs. Yo, just imagine getting fucking hogs delivered to your front door. Shit. A bunch of hogs in your front door is like, yeah, you order it. And we've definitely delivered it. But I wonder if the hogs are gonna be alive, or will the hogs be frozen and butchered and frozen, delivered to your door? Yeah, I appreciate that. Yo, ES, that's some nasty. Yo, ES, that's nasty, man. Got some hogs getting delivered to you. Yo, that is hilarious. You can just imagine that you in your bed in the morning, and then you getting wake up by a truck backing into your truck, or in the parking lot, and you hear all the oinking sounds in the background. Like, yo, what the fuck is that? It's like, yeah, we got a delivery of a bunch of hogs. So I ain't order no damn hogs. It's like, yeah, so that limit that you left on your charts, yeah, that shit got filled. That limit that you left on your chart got filled, and now you got some hogs. Yo, that's hilarious. And it's always the ones that you leave on the chart too. It's always the ones. The limits you leave on the chart, They'd be in good areas, but then for whatever reason, by the time price hits your limit, the market don't want to go in that direction no more. It wants to use your limit as fuel to continue against it. Yeah, honestly, like, dude, I don't know when I started doing that. That is a bad habit that I have for whatever reason. I feel like it may be just self sabotage too. That might be just another form of self sabotage that I have as well. Uh, I actually had a um I will say that my intuition saved me and one of my accounts. I just passed the account and something told me to, bro, just go back to the charts real quick. Go back to the charts. Bro, I go back to the charts. Tell me why that I was past and a random ass limit got filled and I was down $200. So you know what had to happen after that. You know what had to happen after that. And I was like, yo, how the hell did I leave this limit on this damn chart like that? How? Cattle futures is in CME? Hmm. But yeah, I had a limit fill on a past account and it got ugly. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it did not. It got ugly because I was not about to be patient on that. Good thing that my intuition kind of warned me about it. It's like, yo, just go back and look at the charts real quick because that $200 loss could have turned into $1,000 loss. So. I had the full port to get that $200 back. Shit, you know it. And you already know what instrument I was on. You know it. But that's just what the Nasdaq does to you. You lose $200, your first instinct is like, yeah, I need to risk this. I need to risk $2,800 just to get that $200 back. It don't make sense after you do it, but if it works, it's like, I'm just glad it worked. I'm just glad it worked this time. But when it don't, mm. Welcome to the Schernberger, home of the Schernberger. Can I get your order? Welcome to the Schernberger, home of the Schernberger. Can I get your order? Bro, what? Yo, how did it tap? Hold on. What just happened? Yo, the ES is died, but oh my god, that is some nasty work. That's so nasty. That is nasty. What the hell? Y'all see that shit? That is nasty. That's nasty. That's nasty, ES. That was nasty. That's nasty. That is nasty. That's nasty. Oh my god. That's nasty. He said NQ's not playing. Oh shit. I was actually thinking about actually getting back long at that dip on the Nasdaq. I was thinking about it. Apex is notorious for not filling my whole order too. You see what I'm talking about? How I don't fill the whole order immediately? I mean, I don't think I, I don't Yeah, let's start with that. Yo, as soon as you get into the damn thing, now it wants to roll over, huh? Looks like there's a block of orders right there at 321. So we'll see. Let's see if this thing will hold. But at the same time, I gotta stop doing that. I gotta actually stop saying that. I mean, that's the one thing about trading the ES that makes it dangerous. When you kind of buy at these highs and there hasn't been a significant pullback to like the 50 EMA or something like that. Hmm. Hmm. It seems like, oh shit, everybody shit. Ugh. Oof. Hmm. Okay. I'll let my first target be 10 points. Actually, I'll probably let it be 9 points. 9 point first target, and then just let this one run. Because I'm pretty sure it'll probably keep going. Because like I said, today is probably today's and tomorrow's price action packed into one. But I'm gonna just take off some of this thing at 9 points. Was finally able to get into this damn thing. Price finally pulled back to the 21 EMA finally, and we'll see if we'll get a continuation here. I'll feel more comfortable once the 50 EMA trades above my stop, but with the ES, I kind of want to start trading heavier size with, I mean, honestly, with the ES, you're going to have to. You really don't have no choice. You kind of have to trade heavy size with ES because you're not making no money on one ES contract. Not without a big move. And ES doesn't really make big moves without price action, without a breaker structure, without it trending. You're not going to get a big move from the Nasdaq or ES. Uh, so I probably I want to probably start having like a 1 or 2 point stop on ES. So if I had like a 2 point stop, I mean, but that might be just be too much though. If I had a 2 point stop on this, yeah, the Bears are crying right now, man. Look at that. Look at them stop runs. Look at them stops getting ran. Use as fuel to push this market higher. The almighty 21 EMA, baby. Let's go. Mm. Bears. So I wonder if mm, mm. Well, I guess is where you just turn your brain off and just let the market do its thing. I guess the last thing we'll talk about before we end this stream, one of the biggest challenges that I'm working to overcome is limiting the market. Telling myself that, oh man, there's no way that the market can do this or go this far. And then I look foolish when the market does it. Our boy Cave Trader says that he's looking for 350. Shit, we might get it. We might get it. It's not like the Nasdaq's not capable of doing it. It's not like she's not. But you're looking for 200 now? Yeah, it feels unreal, huh? Yeah, it feels unreal. I guess that's actually going to be the last thing that we talk about. That's going to be the last thing. I'm glad that you said that, Cave Trader, because that's actually, how do I want to say this? In situations like that, your subconscious is watching. You don't want to say stuff like that is unreal or crazy. It does feel unreal, but it's happening. We have to condition our unconscious mind and say, man, another great trade. It feels good to be in another good trade. And when I began to understand stuff like that or listen to stuff like that, I was like, man, that just sounds like a whole bunch of bullshit. It sounds corny as fuck. It don't even sound right. Unfortunately, that feeling, that emotion, your subconscious mind is paying attention to how you react to it and the words that you use. Oh man, that's crazy. Oh man, that feels so unreal. And then it says, oh, this is not supposed to happen. And then you'll fall right back into old habits of self sabotage and destruction and failure. Not saying that you're a failure or anything, but you'll go back to your comfort zone. That feeling is just, it's kind of like a child moving outside of its comfort zone because we got to think of our subconscious mind as a child. Supposedly, it doesn't have any logic, it just acts to what it's like an input output machine. It reacts to what it's given. So we got to be mindful about the words that we use when we're referring to ourselves as well. Man, what another great trade that I'm in. Another great trade. This is what following my plan gets me. More money in my account. You have to start conditioning your unconscious mind like that, or you'll just fall back into bad habits. But we could monkeyverse. I wouldn't be too sure. My assumption is that as long as you don't see a reversal pattern, which is a break of structure, and the market holding, so as long as we don't see something similar to, see if I can find the price action, as long as we don't see something similar to something like this, or let me see if I can find a better example, something where price breaks the EMAs, the bulls buy the pullback, but they fail the continuation and the bears hold. This is what the pattern that you need to look for. You need to see a break, the bull, and then this, you don't short this leg. You got to make sure that the market is actually all in agreement that they don't want to push price higher. The market is in a strong bullish trend, so shorting it will be against your detriment. Will be at your detriment, my bad. And so we have to watch out for reversal patterns like this. And the bears would have to break structure and they need to hold the pullback. And once they hold this pullback, this is where you safely short right there. And if you haven't noticed, That's why stuff like that works. Shorting that second leg of that pullback, two-legged pullback. So right now the market is bullish. I wouldn't short it until you see confirmation from the market that it wants to short. Pullbacks like these will just only get bought up. So hopefully that helps. Yeah. All right. But all right, guys, that's it for me today. I definitely have to jump into this meeting. We'll definitely come back later on tonight and we'll look for more ways to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody.